I've decided Alex Kendrick, the guy who wrote and directed and acted in Courageous, that I'm reviewing this week, is the Christian version of Tyler Perry, which might come as a surprise to many who thought Tyler Perry was the Christian version of Tyler Perry. No, what I mean by that is that Alex Kendrick, like Tyler Perry, has found a way to communicate directly with a group of people and touch them so perfectly on where they're at that they will follow him anywhere and watch any movie he puts out. That's the Tyler Perry model with the African American community. He makes movies that are specifically about African Americans, for African Americans, and is loved almost without exclusion within that community, at least if you're to believe the numbers. And I think Alex Kendrick and the gang who have made Fireproof and Facing the Giants and now Courageous are the same way, and for good reason. Before I get into talking about the movie itself and my thoughts on the movie, I will say I have a bit of a reputation, well-deserved, for being a little hard on Christian films, on Christian movies, faith-based films, if you want to say it that way. And it's well-deserved because I feel like, here's the thing, I feel like if I give a pass to movies that believe the same way I do just because of the message that's in them, then my credibility is at stake when I finally do find a movie that has a great message and something I believe in, of which there are many, made by Christians and non-Christians alike. When I finally do find that movie, I've lost credibility in saying it is good. So I say things, I find things as bad or not as good because when I finally find one that is good, I want it to mean something. Has that happened with Courageous? Almost! So close! Courageous is a good movie. It is a good movie. If I were to sum it up in one sentence, that is what I would say. Courageous is a good movie. The level of skill in acting and just creating film in general have continued to grow for these guys. It is a step above Fireproof, which was a step or two above Facing the Giants. They continue to get better what they do. And the message of this movie so resonates in my heart about the need for fathers specifically to step up and take a stand and be the person they need to be for their kids and for their homes. That message resonates with me very deeply, and I love the avenue they take to get there. In this case, it's 4 guys on a police force. And it does seem Alex Kendrick does have this kind of, what manly job are we going to next? You've got football coach, firemen, and policemen. I'm just wondering, maybe we'll fill out the whole village people gamut. Maybe we'll go construction workers next. Maybe that'll be the next movie from Alex Kendrick. Having said that, this message, as powerful it is slightly diminished by some of the acting, some of the production. It's not quite up to par with a lot of stuff that's out there, but it's better. There are just those moments in the movie that you get taken out of it. I will say a couple other things I want to give some major credit to. The writing is really good. I think this is a finely crafted movie writing-wise. I don't know structurally if it's as sound as most movies should be. It does seem to wander a little bit between, what's our next big goal for these people. I'm not sure at a couple points in the movie. But overall, the writing is really good and clever, and that's the second big prop I want to give to it. You're going to laugh. It's a funny movie. There are some very funny scenes in this movie. Amongst the powerful and emotional scenes, there are these really great scenes that offer some humor that I think add to the movie as well, and they did a really great job on that. So all of that to basically say, well done. It's a movie I think that is worth seeing. However, still not quite there where I'm able to say it's a great movie. I am able to say Courageous is a good movie, and I do think you should see it. One more note on this review. Many times I feel like as Christians, of which I am one, we take a movie like this, and I think they would even say they want non-Christians to be able to see it. I have to tell you, coming out of this movie, it is not a movie for non-Christians. If you don't believe in Jesus, if Jesus doesn't mean to you what he means to me, I don't think you're going to like this movie. I don't know why you would enjoy it. It says some things that are true and may resonate with you, but I think because it is so centrally about who Jesus is, I think that might turn you off a little bit if you don't see Jesus the same way I do. So I would offer that as a caveat as well. I think with these movies, we need to start just admitting they're for the choir. They're preaching to the choir, and that's okay, because you know what? If you're a member of the choir, you're gonna love this movie.